Hello everyone. Today we are doing graphs of functions. We are not drawing it, we are just recognizing and sketching the graphs. First of all, I can tell you how to recognize cubic, exponential, reciprocal, linear or quadratic functions. It can come in any paper like calculator or non-calculator paper, and I have selected some questions from IGCSE and O levels exam. So first of all, just see what's the shape of each and every function. So each and every function, you can see they are just the first one is the cubic function, the double curve, and the quadratic function, linear equations. This is also linear equation, and reciprocal. The other one is also reciprocal, and exponential function. First of all, start with the linear one. So whenever whenever the gradient is positive, okay, and wherever the graph intersect on y-axis, that is C. So the equation will be equals to y equals to mx plus c. Alright, for example, if its gradient is 2 and it is intersecting at 0, then it will be y is equals to 2x only. But if it is intersecting at any number, like if you have this number and the gradient is the same and intersecting at 1, so the equation will be equals to y is equals to 2x plus 1. Alright, the second one, the graph of the linear equation where the gradient is negative, it's rising from the opposite side. And for example, the gradient is minus 2, and if it is intersecting at origin means 0, then equation will be y is equals to minus 2x. The same thing, if it is intersecting at minus 1 and the gradient is the same, then it will be y is equals to minus 2x minus 1. Now look at the horizontal and vertical line is not there, so I'm going to draw it. So horizontal line, for example, if it is at 1, then it is y is equals to 1, and if it is minus 1, then y is equals to minus 1. A horizontal line is always y is equals to, because it's every point you will get the same constant number of y, like 0 minus 1, and then 1 minus 1, 2 minus 1, 3 minus 1, 1 minus 1. For this graph, y number is constant. For example, if you have a vertical line, origin x and y, and if it is a line is drawn at vertical line at 1, then it is x equals to 1. For example, if a vertical line is drawn here at minus 2, then x equals to minus 2. The equation for every horizontal line means y is equals to, it means x-axis equation will be equals to y is equals to 0, and y-axis equation will be equals to x is equals to 0. So this was all linear whenever the gradient negative, positive, horizontal and vertical line. Alright, come to the quadratic equation, number 2. Whenever the power is 2, then it's a quadratic equation. Like for example, if it is y is equals to 2x square, positive, coefficient with x square, and if it is y is equals to minus 2 x square, negative number here, negative, it's upside down, then negative coefficient, and if it is a smiley face, then it will be a positive coefficient with x square. Okay, and wherever the graph intersect on x-axis, that is the solution of equation. Now this one, double curve or cubic equation. When your positive ax cube, the graph is like this, y is equals to, for example, your 3x cube is there, and that can be y is equals to minus 3x cube. Because it's intersecting at origin, so that's why I didn't write any constant number. So positive x cube, for example, if your curve is like this, then it means that it has 3 points. Those are the solution of equation 1, 2 and 3. Where the line intersect on x-axis, that is the solution of equation. Alright, so this graph is of y is equals to positive ax cube, and this graph will be equals to y is equals to minus x cube plus, like for example, ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. Okay, So just you have to just remember that it is the coefficient is positive with x cube, and here the coefficient is negative with x cube. Like in quadratic equation, the positive coefficient will give you graph open upwards, and negative coefficient the graph will open downwards. Now come to this one, reciprocal function. Reciprocal word, you know that x will come in the denominator. For example, y is equals to 2 over x or 1 over x. So the graph will be like this, positive a upon x means 2 upon x, 3 upon x, whatever. Okay, so here if the graph is like this, then it will be like, for example, it can be y is equals to minus 2 over x. Okay, for the sketching you must have to remember this. Now whenever x square is coming as a denominator, it's also a reciprocal function. So y is equals to 2 over x square, or y is equals to minus 2 over x square. Okay, so you can see the shapes here. Okay, remember, again and again, whenever you just look at these shapes, you will remember it. Now exponential means the power. Y, for example, y is equals to 2 to the power x, and here y is equals to, you will have the coefficient negative. All right, like for example, y is equals to minus 2 to the power x. So you will have the reciprocal function. This is exponential growth. On exponential growth also we can use this graph. It is increasing growth, and it is decreasing. Okay, so this was all about the recognizing the shape of the graphs or the curves or the straight lines. All right, let's do some question. So this is 402 for November 2014, paper 1-1, question number 20. In this question you can see lots of graphs, 6 graphs are there, and you can easily recognize it. Remember, this one is a reciprocal function, like y is equals to a upon x. This is exponential, like y is equals to a to the power x. This is upwards, so y is equals to ax square. And here it is positive x square will be there. Here negative x cube will be there because it's a double curve, and it is also positive x square, but it's intersecting at just one point. It means that it is a repeated root. Means, like for example, if it is 1, then it is x minus 1 whole square curve, and this is x cube positive. Okay, let's see what are the options given. Okay, the first one is y is equals to x cube plus 1. The graph on y-axis, it is intersecting at 1 and positive x cube. Okay, so just see the double curve. Positive x cube is there, and it can intersect at 1. So f is the graph for the first one. So write down f. Okay, now the part B, x square minus 3. X square minus 3 means a quadratic equation, and it will open upwards. X square minus 3. There's a lot of difference between x square minus 3 and x minus 3 whole square. Here you can see it's a repeated root. Okay, so x minus 3 whole square will have just answer. Like for example, whenever if you want to know where it is intersecting, so x minus 3 whole square is equals to 0. So x minus 3 and x minus 3 equals to 0. So x has just same answer, 3. Just okay. So that is the repeated root for part D. You can see it is part E here. It means that it was not 1, it was 3 here, and it's opening upwards. So it's opening upwards means x minus 3 whole square we can write down. E will go with this one. Okay, so we have recognized part A and D. Now come to B, x square minus 3. Okay, so x square minus 3, if it is x square minus 3 is equals to 0, so x square is equals to 3 here. Let's check it. I think we just have one more. There's no need to find the solution. For part B, we just have 2 curves. So obviously this is your one of the curve. We know the answer for this one. So it is C part. C will go with this question because x equals to plus minus square root 3. One is the plus answer and another is the minus answer. It means plus square root 3 and minus square root 3. Alright, so we have done for F, C, and E. Y is equals to 3 to the power x exponential function. Exponential function, we just have one. There is no need to check the other one, so that is only B. And it is positive. Okay, so we found the answers for A is F, and B part will be C, and C part is B, and D part is E. Okay. Now June 2018, 4024, paper 1 question 23. Again we got few curves. Alright. So here if we see the question, in figure A it is reciprocal like A upon x, and here it is A upon x square, positive. Okay. And here it's again a repeated root, that is y is equals to positive x square. Coefficient of x square is positive, coefficient of x square is negative, because the curve is it's a double curve, and we can see it's rising from the left side, it's upside down. Y is equals to minus x square, and it is positive. Y is equals to x cube positive. Compare the parts. State which of the figures above could be the graph of x cube plus 2. A cubic equation, and it is positive cubic. So just see, the positive cubic is this one. It's very easy question. So F will be the answer for this part. 2 over y is equals to 2 upon x, reciprocal positive. So obviously it is part A. We can see part A. If you remember, I've explained you all the sketches of all the curves and straight line. If you remember, then it's very easy question. 2 minus x square, it's upside down, so we just check which one it is. So that is only one, which is E part, so that is part E. Okay. Next question, I think it's June 2014 question. The part B, the graph shows a sketch of y is equals to 5a to the power x. You can see an exponential graph is drawn in front of it. 2 points are on the curve y, 2 and 45, and 4 and b. It's already labeled on the diagram. That find the value of a and b. Alright, for a and b we are just substituting one by one the coordinates which are given. First we try 2 and 45 because both the coordinates are there, so easy for us. Maybe we'll find out one of the value. Alright, so for 2 and 45, and the main equation is y is equals to 5a to the power x. Y is equals to 5a to the power x. 45 is equals to 5a to the power x, and x is square. Okay, so 45 over 5 is 9. A square is equals to 9, then a will be equals to plus minus 3. Alright, so here whenever we look in the question, it is a is equals to plus minus 3, but we'll write down plus 3 because it is not the negative negative exponential. For the negative one, you know the diagram. This one is for the positive one. Okay, if it is negative 3, then you must have the sketch like this. I'm explaining each and everything. Then, like for example, it will be from this side, origin x and y. Alright, so but the graph is it is shown that a is positive, so that's why we don't keep a is plus minus 3, that is only plus 3. Okay, alright, so now we found the value of a. We are going to find out the value of b. We are substituting 4b now in the same equation. Now for 4b, y is equals to 5a to the power x, and we know that a is already 3, right? So b is y is equals to 5 3 to the power x. We are substituting 4 and b here, so b is equals to 5 3 to the power 4. Okay, 3 to the power 4 is 81, and if we multiply 81 by 405 will be there. Okay, 400, because 5 ones are 5, 5 eights are 40, so that is 405 answer. Okay, let's do part 2. Find the coordinates of the point P where the graph crosses y-axis. Where the graph crosses y-axis, we know that on y-axis we keep for y-axis we write down 0 comma y. Okay, for y-axis we write down 0 comma y. It means that we substitute x is equals to 0. So y is equals to 5a to the power x. Okay, so that is 5a to the power 0. It means that 5 times 1 is 5. So your answer will be equals to 0 comma 5. Find the gradient of the straight line joining P and 245. Okay, so we have found in this question when P is 0 comma 5, P is 0 comma 5, and the other point is 245. Gradient is equals to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, 45 minus 5 upon 2 minus 0, which will be equals to 40 over 2. That is equals to 20. Alright, now June 2013 paper 2 14024 question 10, and okay, that was for 2-1, the previous one. The same year, June 2013 paper 2-1 question 10. Now we are doing June 2013 paper 2-2 question 11. Same type of question came in this paper as well. So which is the graph shows a sketch of y is equals to p over x, and that is reciprocal function. Alright, you know that if it is a reciprocal function, you know, I told you like this, so it is only positive axis is given for x, so that's why we do not have here any graph. So that is the reason. Otherwise this is positive reciprocal function, it is not for the x square. In x square it's different. Okay, so first of all we are just substituting in the same way for 3 and 0.4, because we have both the coordinates are given. So y is equals to p upon x, which is 0.4, is equals to p upon 3, which is 3 times 0.4 is equals to, and 3 fours are 12 and 1 decimal place, so it is 1.2. So p is 1.2. Now we are going to find out the value of q, and we are substituting in the same equation for the other one. Okay, for q and 2.4 in the same equation. So that is y is equals to and we know one value which is p. Alright, so p is equals to 1.2 over x. Okay, now y is 2.4 is equals to 1.2 over x. Okay, so and q will be equals to x, no, we keep q. Okay, then q will be equals to 1.2 upon 2.4. Obviously when you multiply it will be 1.2 upon 2.4. Listen, this is 2.4 q. If you have any problem, then I'm doing this step also. Then q will be equals to 1.2 upon 2.4, and that is equals to 1 decimal place 12 upon 24, and it is half number. Either you write down half or you can write down 0.5 as well. Calculate the gradient of the straight line joining the points 3, 0.4 and q 2.4. Okay, for this thing you must have the same correct value of q. So that is 3 and 0.4, and q we have 0.5, 0.5 and 2.4. y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. and we have found this is minus 0.8. Minus 0.8. Now this question is 4024 and 2020 question paper is 2-1. Okay, it's May June. Here are four equations, all quadratic, and you can see the three curves are there and four equations. It means that one of the equation will not go for these curves. All right. So x square minus 2x, 2x square minus 2x square plus 2x, and y is equals to 2x square. No curve and no equation has the negative coefficient with x square, and all the curves are opening upwards. All right. So now we'll have to see their answers. So this one is a repeated root for the first one. It is intersecting at just one point, which is 0. Just check it which equation can have just 0. So that is y is equals to 2x square, because there is no constant. Alright, so that is, for example, you take 2x square is equals to 0, because on x-axis x square will also be 0 over 2 will be also equals to 0. So you just have answer 0 for this. Okay, so the first equation, the first curve is y is equals to 2x square. The second one, it is intersecting at 2 points. One of the point is negative and another point is positive, and here it is intersecting at 0 and a positive answer. So we have done this one. Okay, now we are just finding out which one from these three will go with which curve. Okay, so the first one, if I take the equation x square minus 2x is equals to 0, then x common, x minus 2 is equals to 0. But for x-intercept, you keep y is equals to 0, and x-intercept is the solution of the equation, x equals to 0 and x equals to 2. It means this will go like 2 and 0. The first one will go with this one, y is equals to x square minus 2x. Okay, so now we'll have to see from these two for the center one curve. Okay, so in the center one, y is equals to 2x square minus 2. We are trying now y is equals to 2x square minus 2. So 2x square minus 2 is equals to 0. Then 2 common, x square minus 1 is equals to 0. So x square minus 1 is equals to 0. X plus 1 and x minus 1 is equals to 0. Then x equals to plus minus 1, plus minus 1. So y is equals to 2x square minus 2. If we want to check the the other equation, which is not going for any curve, so that is x square plus 2x is equals to 0. X common, x plus 2 is equals to 0. Then either x equals to 0, x equals to minus 2. If we'll have a curve like 0 and minus 2, then it will origin and minus 2. Then it will be the answer for this y is equals to x square plus 2x. So we found the answer for each curve, that is y is equals to 2x square is the answer for the first curve, y is equals to 2x square minus 2 is the answer for the second curve, and y is equals to x square minus 2x is the answer for the last one. 2 marks question, and all the parts are there. Okay, all right, now the next question, 4024 May June 2021 paper 2-1. So it's question number 7 in that paper. You can see two straight lines are there with some slope. They are not vertical, not horizontal. One has the gradient positive gradient m, and negative y-intercept. Okay, and the other has the gradient is negative and y-intercept is positive. Okay, now we are going to see y is equals to 2x plus 1, y is equals to 2x minus 1, y is equals to minus 2x plus 1, y is equals to minus 2x minus 1. The diagram below shows the sketches of the two lines. Write the correct equation below for each diagram Okay, so we are going to see the gradient positive. This is gradient positive. Now we will have to choose from these two. where the y-intercept is negative. So y is equals to 2x minus 1. We'll go with this. Y is equals to 2x minus 1. It means that its y-intercept is negative 1. Okay. Now the second one, the gradient is negative. So these two, the gradient is negative. But the y-intercept is plus 1 in the first one and negative 1. So plus 1 will go with this because the graph is intersecting on y-axis at positive y-axis. So y is equals to, that is minus 2x plus 1. This is also of 2 marks. Part B, we can see a curve which is of quadratic equation wherever 2 and minus 3 are the answers, and it's opening upwards. The diagram shows a sketch of the graph for of y is equals to x square plus ax plus b, and find the value of a and b. So it means we have two answers here. X is equals to, we have space, x is equals to, the roots of the equation are, roots of the curve are of an arc is minus 3 and 2. It means x equals to minus 3 or x equals to 2. X plus 3 equals to 0. We go backwards like we factorize. We are doing the same thing, but we are going backwards, and we'll expand it. Okay. And x minus 2 is equals to 0. These two brackets you just multiply, and then you will get the equation. If you know the roots, then you can find the equation. Okay. So that is y is equals to 0. Okay. Now we are going to expand it. That is x square plus 3x minus 2x and then minus 6. So x square plus x minus 6. It means y is equals to x square plus x minus 6. If we just compare with this one, y is equals to x square plus ax and minus 6. So a is the coefficient with x, which is nothing is there. It means that a is equals to 1, and 6 is the b. It was b. Okay, so that is minus, that is positive 6 because they both are negative. So that's why it is positive 6. Sorry, it was written plus b. If plus b is equals to minus 6, then it is equals to minus 6. Okay, so a is 1 and b is minus 6 in this question. The next question, 4024 May June 21, question paper 22. That is, here are the equations of the 5 curves, and curves we have 3 drawn already. Sketches of the 3. These 3 of these curves are drawn below. Write the correct equation underneath each sketch. Okay, so the first one is positive x square. So we'll just check which one is the positive x square. Okay, so the positive x square is this one also and this one also. But this curve will intersect on y-axis at minus 8, which is not happening. Okay, so if for confirmation, if you want to do more, x square minus 3x is equals to 0, x equals to x times x minus 3 is equals to 0, then x equals to 0 or 3. So that is 0 or 3, we can see. So y is equals to x cube minus 3x will be the answer for this part. Okay, so this one gone. Alright, now the second one, graph is opening downwards. It means negative x square. Let's check where is the negative x square. We just have only one equation. Wherever it is negative x square, there is no comparison. So y is equals to 2 minus x square. The third one is a cubic equation, positive x cube, because the shape is like this, is rising from the right. So positive x cube is in these two. Alright, but here we do not have any constant, so it should intersect at origin. Okay, but it's not intersecting at origin. Alright, like for example, if I do x common, then x square minus 3, then one of the x will be equals to 0, which is not there. So this one is not the answer. So x cube minus 2 will be the answer for this part. Okay, I hope you understood. X cube minus 2y is equals to x cube minus 2, and it's a 3 marks question. Okay, all right, this question is in the book, and it is, we'll have to check which equation will go with which one. So that is, all right, now this is y is equals to 2x cube, y is equals to minus 6 over x, y is equals to minus positive 5 over 2x square, exponential and all that. So we are just looking at all of them. I'm just reviewing this one. Remember, if it is a reciprocal, like 1 over x square, no, minus, because is the no x square, it is only x, minus 1 over x square. I just kept a number 1 over there. You can say that a over minus a over x. Okay, then afterwards, if I just check, this is y is equals to minus a to the power x. Okay, and if I see this reciprocal, y is equals to negative a over x square, it is y is equals to positive a over x. This is cubic equation, ax cube. This is exponential, y is equals to a to the power x positive. That is a over x square positive, and this is negative negative x cube has a negative a. Okay, so we are just compare all of them. Now I'm going to tell you which one will go with which one. 2x cube is the first one. So cubic equation positive, cubic equation positive is graph number 5. Okay, so whenever you look at graph 5, that is y is equals to 2x cube. This is graph 5 is y is equals to 2x cube. This is graph 5. Okay, minus 6 over x, minus 6 over x, reciprocal negative, no square. Reciprocal negative, no square means this will go with this 1, this one. Okay, now the third equation, y is equals to 5 over 2x square. It means that y is equals to 2x square positive, and x square is there. It means that reciprocal means y is equals to a over x square. Y is equals to a over x square. Whenever I check, it's the 7th one. Okay, 7th one. Okay, now part D is exponential function. Y is equals to 5 to the power x. So positive, obviously this is for 6th one. Okay, okay, now part E is negative reciprocal, and x square is there. Okay, now check in this question, negative reciprocal, I think so it's the first one. Okay, so this is y is this one, negative reciprocal. No, it's x square. So this is graph 3. Okay, part F, y is equals to minus 2, 6. So that is exponential one. So just go where it is. Yes, it is graph 2. Graph 2 will go with this one. And now we have 1 upon 2x, positive reciprocal, that is, yes, this one, graph 4. And minus 3x cube, negative x cube. Yes, this is here. Negative x cube is graph 8. So we have recognized all of them. You can see in the question and just go through them easily. You can understand it. Achha, listen. Now we are doing some 0580 questions, IGCSE questions of recognizing and sketching graphs. All right. Now this is October, November, and paper 4/1/2020. question, you can see a quadratic curve, x square plus 3x minus 4. Find the coordinates of a, b and c. It means they're just asking you a and b are the x-intercepts and c is the y-intercept. C, to we can easily see that it is intersecting at minus 4. So 0 minus 4 will be the value of c. Okay, now x square plus 3x minus 4 equals to 0. Why 0 on x-axis? So 4 ones are 4. We can do by breaking middle term. Negative product, see, look at the difference in the middle. X plus 4 minus 1x plus 4 and x plus 4 and x minus 1. So a and b, x is minus 4 and positive 1. So that is 1 comma 0 is b, minus 4 comma 0, it is your a, minus 4 comma 0, and this is 0 minus 4. Even if you have any problem in writing down the c coordinate directly, then you can put x number 0. So x square plus 3x minus 4 equals to 0. 0 square plus 3, 0. Okay, it is equals to y. Minus 4 is equals to 0. So 0 plus 0 minus 4 is equals to y. Then y is equals to minus 4 for the coordinate c. So a is minus 4 comma 0 and b is 1 comma 0 and c is 0 comma minus 4. Okay, this way you can find out the coordinates for x and y intercepts. Alright, then in part 2, differentiate the equation x square plus 3x minus 4. Okay, so you know how to differentiate. Multiply the coefficient with the power and reduce one number in the power. So please all of us students, please don't do it, it's not in your syllabus. So 2x plus 3, so that is 2x plus 3. After that, they are asking you to find the equation of the tangent to the curve at the point 2, 6. So we'll find out the gradient at 2. So with the help of differentiation, we find out the gradient. So 2x plus 3 at dy upon dx at 2. Okay, so the m will be equals to, at 2 they are asking us to find the gradient. So 2 times 2 plus 3, the gradient is 4 plus 3 is 7. Now we are going to find out the y-intercept of the tangent. Okay, so y equals to mx plus c, y equals to 7x plus c. So substitute 6 is equals to 7, 2s are 14 plus c. 6 minus 14 is equals to c, c is equals to minus 8. So y is equals to 7x minus 8. All our students, don't do part 2 and 3, but this part A, it's in your syllabus. Now the next question, October-November 2020 paper 4-3, question number 7, A part, and it is 0580 IGCSE, but this question can, all of the students can also do the same question. Okay, so this is factorize question. So 24 plus minus 24, 3 8s are 24, having a difference of 5 numbers. Okay, 8x minus 3x minus x square. So 8 is common, 3 plus x minus 1 is common, so that is 3 plus x, then minus x is common. Okay, so 8 minus x and 3 plus x is the answer for this part. 8 minus x and 3 plus x. Now in the next part, the same sketch of the same equation which we have already factorized. So they're asking you to find the value of a, b and c. So what is a? Not the coordinate, just the value. On x-axis is a and b and c is on y-axis. So we know that it is positive 24, so c is 24. Okay, and on y-axis you can put 0 for x and then you can get the coordinate or the value of c there. Okay, now for a and b, we have already factorized this question, that 8 minus x and 3 plus x is equals to 0 because y is equals to 0 on x-axis. So 8 minus x is 0, so minus x equals to minus 8. Then x is equals to positive 8. So positive 1 is b, so this is 8. And 3 plus x is equals to 0, then x equals to minus 3, so obviously a is minus 3 here, and 24. In the same question, they're asking you to calculate the gradient at x is equals to minus 1.5 of the same equation. So whenever we find out do the differentiation, then we can find out. So dy upon dx is equals to 24 is a constant number, so no number, you can write down 0 for that also, or if you don't want to write, don't write. Then 5 minus 2x. So we are going to find out the gradient at x equals to minus 1.5. Put the value of x equals to minus 1.5 means minus 3 over 2. X equals to minus 3 over 2. It's easier for me to find out. So 5m is equals to 5 minus 2 times minus 3 over 2. Cancel 5 plus 3 because minus and minus, that is 8. 8 is the answer for this. Next question, 05800 May June 2023, paper 4-3, question number 7. Okay, the diagram shows a graph of functions and you can see it's a cubic equation, positive. So put a ring around the word which correctly identifies the type of the function. So this is your cubic equation. All right. Okay, the next question, part B1, on the diagram sketch y is equals to 1 upon 2x. So it's a positive one reciprocal, so just make it, it's a sketch. Okay, positive one. Okay, so this is a sketch of y is equals to 1 upon 2x. Okay, now the second part of this question. Solve the equation 1 upon 2x equals to 2x. It's simple question, cross multiply. So that is 1 is equals to 4x square, and either you write down 4x square minus 1 is equals to 0. You can factorize also. 2x plus 1, 2x minus 1 is equals to 0. So x equals to plus minus half. Half and minus half. The same thing you can do. 4x square is equals to 1, x square is equals to 1 over 4, x equals to plus minus half. This way also you get the same answer. Next question, sketch the curve y is equals to x cube minus 4x. So first of all we need to find out, and we know that it's a cubic equation like this, and it will intersect at it will intersect at origin here because there is no constant number. Alright, so first of all find out x cube minus 4x is equals to 0. To get the x-intercept, x common, x square minus 4 is equals to 0. So x equals to 0 and x minus 4 is equals to 0. So x minus 4 is equals to 0, x plus 2, x minus 2 is equals to 0. Then x is equals to 2 and minus 2. It means that it will be 2 and minus 2 and add 0 also. We'll have to draw the curve which will intersect on x-axis at 2 and minus 2, and if you want to know the y number or where it is intersecting, so you know that it will intersect at 0 because y is equals to x cube minus 4x. If I put 0 for x on y-axis, it is 0, so it means that the curve will intersect at 0. So what I do here, I will make it okay, and then here also no. Okay, so this type of curve you will have. If you want to know in the middle, 1 is there because it's a 3-mark question, we can see. So if we just show the calculations also, that how did we get the numbers on x-axis, y-axis. If I just take 1 for x, so 1 cube minus 4, 1 minus 4 is minus 1. It means that at 1 1 minus 4 is minus 3, sorry, it is the turning point here, it is minus 3. And obviously the other one, if I just do at here minus 1, so minus 1 cube is minus 1, so minus 1 plus 4 is 3, so this one will be equals to 3 here. Okay, at x is equals to 1, it is negative 3, and at x is equals to minus 1, it is positive 3 there. So we can show at for getting 3 marks, do the correct sketch, write down the value of x, and then write down the value of y 0, and write down at x is equals to 1, y is minus 3, and at x is equals to minus 1, y is equals to positive 3, and everything you have shown. Now after that, after this question, this is October, November, and 2020 paper 4-3 question number 7b. On the sketch, on the diagram, sketch the graph of x plus 1 times x minus 3 whole square. It's also a cubic equation because it will become x square and it is x, so that's a cubic equation. So same thing we'll do. They are asking us to label the values where the graph meets the x and y-axis, and it's 4 marks question, so everything you will have to show there. So at y is equals to x plus 1 and x minus 3, we are going to find out the x-intercept. So x equals to minus 1 and the repeated root is positive 3. So the curve will intersect at minus 1 there and positive 3. Okay, and now we are going to find out what is the y-intercept. Y-intercept, for that thing you need to know, either you can expand it fully or you can easily recognize that it will be 9. But if you don't understand, then for we'll have to write down x equals to 0 for y-intercept, x plus 1 and x minus, no need to expand it. So 0 plus 1 and 0 minus 3 whole square is equals to y. 1 into 9 is y, and y is equals to 9. Y is equals to 9. So that is y is equals to, we can put y is equals to 9. Okay, now it's a x square positive, so the curve will be like this. Okay, now we are going to we are going to join the points. Join the points. This is the curve for this equation. All right, you need to make the curve at this point, which I couldn't make. That is okay, that's better. And it is 9. All right, so this was the curve, sketch of this curve, which shows the x-intercept and y-intercept both. All right, so now the next question, part B of the same question. You have a curve given and a line intersect at 2 points A and B, and they are giving you the equation also of these two lines. The quadratic is this and the linear is this one. Find the points of A and B. Simultaneous equations, just solve it together. So 2x square minus 2x minus 7, they both are y in terms of y. So they are both subject is y, so that's why we can make it equal. So solve it. 2x square minus 2x minus 3x minus 7 minus 5 is equals to 0. 2x square minus 5x minus 12 is equals to 0. 12 2s are 24. 3 8s are 24. Will have a difference of 5 numbers. Minus 12 is equals to 0. Now 2x common. x minus 4 and plus 3x minus 4 is equals to 0, and now we have 2x plus 3 is equals to 0, and x minus 4 is equals to 0. So x has two answers, minus 3 over 2, which is minus 1.5, or x equals to 4. So there are the two answers we got for the value of x, which is 4 and minus 1.5. To get the value of y, we can write down in the equation y is equals to 3x plus 5. Okay, first I'm substituting 4 there. Y is equals to 3 times 4 plus 5, and 12 plus 5 will be equals to 17. So when we put 4, it is 17. Now the second one is minus 3 over 2. So that is y is equals to 3 times minus 1.5 plus 5. 315 times is 45, so that is minus 4.5 plus 5, and that is equals to only 0.5. So that is the answer for the second part. Now 0580 May June 2020 paper 4-2, and this is the we'll have to sketch the diagrams. Y is equals to x minus 1 whole square and y is equals to half x plus 1. X minus 1 whole square means a quadratic. Will be a repeated root at 1, so you can sketch it. So I have sketched this one intersecting at 1 at x and y axis, because if I put x is equals to 0, then y is equals to 0 minus 1 whole square, y is equals to minus 1 square, then y is equals to 1, intersecting at 1. And if we know that x minus 1 whole square, so x minus 1 is 0, then x is equals to 1. And whenever we have just one root, it will not intersect at any other point. That is called the repeated root. So this next one is y is equals to half x plus 1. If we do, it's up to you. Either you take the rise over run. Rise is 1, run is 2. And it is the y-intercept is 1. So you will have to connect this. Sorry, wait. So it's a straight line, y is equals to half x plus 1. I have drawn with rise over run. Rise is 1 and run is 2. Okay. So that was of 2 marks questions for the sketching. The graphs intersect at A and B. Find out the length of A and B. The same way you'll have to do it. Solve the simultaneous equation. Get the coordinate of A and B. One of the coordinate is A and B. Alright, so they both are intersecting at 1, 0. One coordinate will be 1 comma 0 comma 1, that is 0 comma 1, and one of the coordinate you will have to find out. It will be somewhere here, but you will have to solve the proper simultaneous equation. Take the your length formula, square root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square, and then you can do it. By the end of this video, I hope you all remember all the shapes of the curves and straight lines of linear, quadratic, cubic, exponential, and reciprocal functions. So for more videos, and you must remember to share, like, and subscribe. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.